running towards the hotel. Somewhere he thought he heard the sound of a car starting and then driving off at high speed, but he wasn't entirely sure, because there were also some strange crashing noises inside the hotel. Upon entering the small, narrow entranceway, he saw, through the dense smoke, a great many tall and determined flames at the back of a short corridor. At the foot of the staircase that led upstairs, in the middle of the hall, stood a man in a vest and underpants, still shouting, "Come downstairs, all of you! Quick! Everybody outside!" And, coming down the stairs at that moment, some in their underwear, others in pyjamas, but all with shoes and clothes in hand and cursing, were 3 men, followed by another 2, then yet another man. The latter was fully dressed and carrying a small suitcase. Apparently there were no women staying at that hotel. The man at the foot of the stairs, who looked rather old, then turned to leave as well, when he spotted the inspector. "Go out!" "Who are you?" "The owner." "Are all your customers out of danger now?" "Yes, they'd all gone in for the night." "Have you called the fire brigade?" "Yes." Suddenly the lights went out. Outside there was already a noisy crowd of about 20 who'd come out in various states of undress from the nearby residences. "Take me away from here," said Livia, upset. "They're all out of danger," said the inspector, to reassure her. "I'm glad, but fires really scare me." "Let's wait till we hear the fireman's siren," said Montalbano. The following morning he decided to take the long way to work, the road that passed through the upper part of town. He was suddenly dying of curiosity to find out how things had gone at the old hotel. Since the fireman had been late in arriving and taken a very long time to put out the flames, the building was now gutted. The inside had burned up completely, leaving only the outer walls still standing, with holes that were once windows. Inside, there were still a few firemen at work. The entire ruin was cordoned off. 4 municipal policemen were keeping the rubberneckers away. Montalbano gave them a dirty look. He hated the disaster tourism of those who rushed to witness the scene of a catastrophe or crime. And if someone had died during the fire, there would surely have been 3 times as many people trying to catch a glimpse of things. A smell of burning still hung in the air. Overcome by a feeling of desolation, he left. As he was parking the car at the station, he saw Augello race out of the building. "Where are you off to?" "I got a call from the fire chief, who told me they put out a fire last night." "I know all about it." "He says it was a clear case of arson." "Let me know when you get back." He told Fazio how he had happened to be with Livia outside the hotel the night before, at the moment the fire broke out, and had seen its 6 customers fleeing. "Do you know the owner?" he asked. "Of course. His name is Aurelio Ciulla. He's a friend of my dad's." "And that's all?" "Chief, that hotel earns Ciulla next to nothing. He only gets by with the help of subsidies from the city and regional governments. Why doesn't he shut it down? He's almost 70 now, and he's fond of the place. And if he shuts it down, how's he going to eat? The firemen say it was arson. Do you think it could have been Ciulla himself who started the fire?" "Well, as far as I know, he's an honest man. He's never had any trouble with the law. He's a widower. He's never had any women, and has no vices. But I guess it's possible that, in desperation..." Mimi Augello got back about 2 hours later. He looked quite fed up. "Total waste of time. In short, this fire chief, after looking at the thing from all angles, in the end wasn't so sure that it was arson." "And why not?" "The fire started in a rather large storeroom at the back of the hallway on the ground floor. It was used for storing bedclothes, and the fire chief found fragments of a glass bottle that had petrol in it." "So, a Molotov cocktail?" asked Montalbano. "That's what it looked like to the fire chief." "Does this storeroom have a window?" "Yes, and it was open, but Mr. Ciulla, the owner, told him he always kept a..."